try to do the Q&As in the middle here. We have about 15, 20 minutes because of the rules of the house, and we'll have to shut it down. But, gee, wasn't that a great twisted movie? Are there any questions?
No.
You're all stunned into silence.
For those of you that saw the film and are is wondering who she is, this is Tristan Risk, who played Beatrice Johnson. Of course, she had incredible effects done by the amazing team at Masters Effects and Todd Masters. So this is what it actually looks like, and this is all her. And this is what? We have a question. Wait, oh my God.
I was just wondering how you got the lips of both of the actresses to be so rigid.
We made out a lot.
What?
We made out a lot.
Oh, that was absolutely Masters Effects. When we were designing the makeup, we had spoken a little bit about Dick Tracy, and as much as we love Dick Tracy because it's, you know, cool, you couldn't look at any of the makeups without being like, that's obviously a makeup. And we didn't want to do that with this one. With the blending of prosthetics and real effects, we had a lot of members of the mod community actually come on for the film, so we didn't want people to know if they were looking at someone that's actually modified or someone that is, you know, wearing a prosthetic. Thank you. Anyone else?
Good job, girl.
That is not a question, but thank you. Oh, over here. Oh my God, I feel like Jerry Springer.
So with your film, it's a lot on the human modification of that. Was that the original idea, or did that sort of come along during the process, or did you always want to make something that was based around that?
Oh, bring the mic to my twin. I know the answer to that. Lies. Yeah, that was actually the first jumping off point with the script. We actually lied and said the script already existed, and it was with a list of other live, non-existent scripts. We're like, there's so many scripts right now. We got this one, and this one about a medical student that does body modification. And the person I was talking to was like, oh yeah, that's the one we'd love to read. And I was like, oh, there's a spelling mistake. It was so embarrassed. So just give me 2 weeks and I'll send it right over to you. And I'm like, Jen, remember when we got really obsessed with body modification? We kind of have to write a movie about that right now. Turned out okay.
Any other questions?
Is it getting released in the U.S.?
There is no official release in the US right now, but you guys here in Canada, we have Anchor Bay releasing it, so I'm really excited because they've been standing behind so many new, original, kind of weird horrors like this, and they don't shy away, so it's a great family to be in.
Were you influenced much by what's the Spanish director of Blocking his name now? He did Time You Up, Time You Down. He did a Pedro Almodovar's movie about a surgeon who did that sort of
The Skin I Live In, I saw that after the movie was already done, and I was like, oh, someone beat us to the punch, but they didn't. It was totally different. That one scene with the girl, and you're like, why was that boy in that song? And you're like, oh, Antonio Banderas, what have you done?
There was a question. The Man in the Tooth.
Hi, Man in the Tooth.
This is Tristan. How did your life in burlesque inform your playing the role?
It's a good question.
It is a good question. They had trouble keeping me in clothes a lot of the time on set. It's still a problem. But I found it was really easy to just kind of switch into that mode and spend a lot of time not fully dressed, not like, oh, let's cut. Jeez. Yeah, it didn't happen at all. In fact, I tried to sneak more nudity into my parts. Can I have more out? I'm really nice. I've been working out. Like I can do ass tricks, and they were gracious enough to let me sneak in as much nudity as I could get away with. So yeah. The burlesque thing just helped me feel more comfortable. And a lot of the girls that are in the club scene, there's Bitsy Bangarang, there's Spooksy DeLune, there's Melanie Lovelace, there's Darla Devine, and there's Goldie Monroe, who are all, who, like you see in the club, those are all Vancouver burlesque dancers. So, yay, Vancouver!
Any other questions? The man beside the man in the tube.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hello, sir.
Is there any inspiration from David Cronenberg's early body horror?
Sorry, who's David Cronenberg? I'm shitting you. I should be shot up in Canada. I can't say that. Hi.
Yeah, we love David Cronenberg. As a matter of fact, when we did the twin surgeon scene, we were ripping off Dead Ringers as much as possible. That we put this one in Red Scrubs, and we're like, we're doing a big twin scene. Let's talk about Mengele and have a German doctor, and then have it a Dead Ringers. What I like about Cronenberg's films is you can't be like, oh, it's like this movie, it's like that movie. You're like, oh, yeah, that's a Cronenberg film. I'm not quite sure what happened, but it was cool. And it's like, that's kind of what we're going for too. Would anyone else like to ask anyone a question?
We have time for 2 more.
We have time for 2 more, and no one has spoken to Katie. It's okay if you don't want to talk to her. You don't have to.
No one wants to.
But it's actually true.
The gentleman in white over there.
Oh,
I keep looking over at the inquisitive section over here.
Still like turkey.